Hi, I'm Erin Penzensadler, and welcome to the Entertainment Minute. The Rollo Jameson Museum will be hosting its Winter Lyceum. During this time, many lectures and exhibits will be showcased. The first event, entitled Badger Huts and Other Early Housing in the Lead Mine District, will be presented by historian Tracy Lee Roberts. The event takes place on Sunday, March 3rd at 7 p.m. at the Rollo Jameson Museum. Admission is free and refreshments will be provided. For more information, call 348-3301. Help the Commission on Aging fund this year's senior picnic by participating in the Euchre Benefit Tournament. You must sign up by Saturday, March 2nd at the Platteville Senior Center. The event takes place on Sunday, March 3rd at Platteville's Elks Lodge. Check-in begins at 12:30 p.m. Gameplay starts at 1:30 p.m. Cost is $6 to participate. For questions, call 348-9934. Don't forget to bring your quarters. And here's what's playing in our local cinemas this week. UW-Platteville's mixed choirs, which includes the concert choir, university singers, and chamber choir, will be presenting a program dedicated to showcasing Mozart's works ranging from the sacred to the secular. The event, which is free and open to the public, will take place on Sunday, March 3rd at the Center for the Arts in the Richard and Helen Broadbeck Concert Hall at 3 p.m. For questions, contact Dr. Robert Damari at uwplatt.edu. And that's it for the Entertainment Minute. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Aaron. Now let's take a look at this week's forecast. Friday afternoon, we got mostly cloudy skies with a high of 28 degrees and wind will be north-northeast to 10 to 20 miles an hour. And then going into Friday evening, we'll have some snow moving into the area once again with a low of 15 degrees and wind still 10 to 20 miles an hour. Going into the weekend, Saturday, we'll have a high of 31 degrees with partly cloudy skies and a low of 14. Sunday, mostly sunny with a high of 33 and a low of 15. Going further on into next week, Monday, we'll have snow again with a high of 33 degrees and a low of 26. Tuesday, partly cloudy skies at a high of 33. Moving into Wednesday, sunny skies at a high of 34 and a low of 23 degrees. Thursday, clouds are moving in once again with a high of 41 and a low of 33. And as we move into the weekend, on Friday we have sunny skies, a high of 44 and a low of 34 degrees.
This week, we asked UWP students if they think NASCAR is a sport.
I think NASCAR is a sport because it takes physical ability to drive the car and there's tons of competition in it.
I think NASCAR is a sport because it involves competition and there's trophies and there's one goal and that's to win, like most sports.
Not really, no. You watch cars drive around in a circle. I used to think NASCAR was a sport, and then I kind of saw the light and it's just cars driving in a circle.
My opinion on NASCAR being a sport. I can understand why it shouldn't be a sport because there's not much physical activity in the sport, and it's kind of just a constant cars going around in a circle repeatedly. So, I mean, I can understand why it's not, but I've never really watched it, so I can't just say condemn it and, say no, it can't be a sport. So, yeah.
I believe NASCAR is not a sport because you're literally sitting in a car going in circles for a million times.
No, I consider NASCAR to be a sport because drivers need to be in shape to stay for a long period of time under stress.
Austin Glendenning, a senior fine arts major, is currently working on 40 sculptures in remembrance of men who were hanged in Mankato and St. Paul, Minnesota after the U.S.-South Dakota War of 1862. When the sculptures are made, they will be put on display at the new Ohio Winter Casino, which is owned by the Sioux Nation and located in Niobrara, Nebraska.
So how about that question of the week? Do you think NASCAR is a real sport?
Personally, I think it is. I mean, a lot of people say it's not, but I mean, it takes a lot of physical ability to drive those cars. A lot of people I know for a fact couldn't do it.
And those whole suits that they have are really, really, really warm.
Yeah, they are.
They lose a lot of water mass in there, so they have to drink a lot of water. It takes a lot of physical exertion. My grandfather actually had stock cars, so I got to drive around a quarter track. That stuff's not easy, I'll tell you what. That looks like it's all we've got for this week. We'll see you next time. I'm Kaylee Dunn.
And I'm Mitchell Long. Have a great evening.